Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Belief Bag, where we talk about prophetic dreams and visions and exit and investment strategies for the wealth transfer and our crypto bags. This is Kelly, and today we are going to start learning the fundamentals of the Flare network. Now please watch the Flare Vision video number 3 that I previously recorded, which explains how I was led by prophetic insight to this particular blockchain. Now this network will be utilized to grow our assets, but also move around our XRP in a trustless, decentralized manner. And if you see what is going on with the corruption of some of these centralized exchanges and now the FTX saga, you see now more than ever why we need decentralized networks to protect our wealth moving forward. Now, if XRP is a key to our future, this network seems to be what the key unlocks. Now, Flare opens up an avenue to move around the side of the changing banking system. It is technologically advanced, decentralized, and permissionless right out of the gate. The more I dig into this avenue for our assets, the more I understand just why we are being led here. Flare Network's goal is to connect everything, and they encourage this by way of a reward system that incentivizes crypto holders to bring over trapped value from hardware wallets and other blockchains to this network. By doing so, additional utility is unlocked from these assets. Currently, the main XRP ledger is a great payment and foreign exchange network, settling payments quickly on a large scale, but lacks smart contract support purposely done not to slow this high efficient payment network. Now, XRP as a token also has limited functionality above payments as well. Now, this all changes once Flare goes live. A blockchain built to the side of the XRP ledger, connected by way of a two-way insured bridge. To understand Flare, we must first understand what this blockchain is not. It is not proof of work, which involves anonymous miners validating transaction like Bitcoin's blockchain. It is not proof of stake, like the new Ethereum 2.0, where the security of the network is based on how much of the native asset Ether is locked up in contracts on the network. As these staking networks grow, more and more of the native asset must be brought over and locked up. So more and more Ether needs to be brought over, in this example, from other places and tied up. But you see, stakers many times can earn better yield utilizing their ETH elsewhere. This in turn can cannibalize these staking networks as they get larger. Hence why we are being led to understand the Flare network, a new way to have a platform that does not link the safety of the network with mining or staking its native token. Flare network instead uses its native asset Flare, FLR, in a collateral holding system. In this new system, FLR is locked up as the insurance of the network, basically being the collateral that backs the assets brought over to the network. Now, by parking some of our long-term assets like XRP, they in turn gain superpowers. These superpowered assets are called F assets. Now imagine your tokens like XRP getting capes with Fs on their backs. For example, XRP would become FXRP. Currently, the following assets can be brought to the Flare network and turned into superpowered F assets: XRP, Bitcoin, XLM Stellar, Algorand, Litecoin, Dogecoin, and Filecoin. To create an F asset out of XRP, the original asset is minted and FXRP is issued. Minting is just another word for taking a native token made for one blockchain, locking it up, and issuing a representing wrapped token on a different blockchain. Now, if you saw video number 2 where I talked about my prophetic insight on wrapped XRP, just take note that this also is a version of wrapped XRP. The FXRP is a wrapped form of XRP. So we'll see where that all leads in the future, if another form of wrapped XRP will be important, but right now that definitely ties into that prophetic insight as well. So more F assets will be added later by way of community governance voting by the citizens of the blockchain. But now let's get back to the gain superpowers. We'll talk more about the governance voting when we talk about the native asset flare later. Okay, superpower number 1. F assets are an insured representation of the original asset. Every time a token is minted on this network, 2.5 times the value of the asset is locked up in Flare tokens as collateral. For example, if XRP is worth $1 when minted to the network, $2.50 of Flare, FLR, is locked up. So superpower number 1, F assets are an insured representation of the original asset. Okay, F asset superpower number 2. These assets are now able to be utilized in smart contracts. So they are considered Turing complete assets, meaning they can complete complex mathematical equations to fulfill contracts without a third party. Superpower number 3, assets can now cross to other connected blockchains via a secure, insured bridging system trustlessly. Superpower number 4, each F asset comes with 2 detachable votes. Now this gets interesting. 1 vote goes to the FTSO pool, which doesn't earn any rewards, but helps keep the network smart and decentralized. This vote is delegated to the FTSO providers that source accurate price and data feeds from other blockchains, and they feed them to the FTSO. And that stands for Flare Time Series Oracle, and it is the beating heart of this network. The second vote goes to the general rewards pool. With this vote, we are rewarded back in daily FLR tokens, so we're rewarded back in the native asset. These votes will be done right inside our wallets, and because of that, I would suspect that the vast majority of people listening to this video will delegate their votes to earn this quick free yield. Now remember, nothing that I say in this video or in the comments is investment or financial advice, but I just wanted to make sure that you understood that, that we're all making our own financial decisions, and to pray on it and to do your own research after I give you the base of what the Flare network is. Now note, holding F assets in your own wallet and using your detachable votes is at no risk to your tokens. You still have full custody of them. What do you think will happen when people learn that by parking some of their assets here, they gain this instant ability to earn daily riskless yield? Flare network is going to be absolutely huge. Those are the F asset benefits. Next video, I will give you the superpowers of the native asset Flare. That is the collateral of this network, and also has detachable votes and riskless yield too. Let me give you an actual example to show the possibilities are huge here on what we have talked about so far. Imagine a guy named Cletus owns Doge, and Cletus, like the rest of us, only makes money when Doge goes up. Doge is a store of value for him. But if you have been in the space for a while, you and I both know that crypto does not go up all that often, right? So instead of hoarding 100% of his Doge on his ledger, waiting for a positive price increase, he decides to move some of his Doge to a wallet compatible with Flare Network. He downloads the Bifrost wallet to his phone from the App Store, where he will be able to mint his Doge to FDoge. Now that original Doge is securely locked up, and FDoge is created and issued to his wallet. Like mentioned, this requires the network to also lock up 2.5 times the value of his Doge in Flare tokens as collateral. and that ensures that newly created F asset. Now, his new F asset, F Doge, has superpowers, like the 2 detachable votes that he sets up in his wallet to delegate. And for delegating his vote to the general rewards pool, Cletus now earns daily FLR. Now, here is one of the ways this system can compound your wealth simultaneously. You see, those FLR tokens he earns from that general rewards pool also have detachable votes themselves that he can turn around and delegate the FLR token vote to the FTSO providers. And every 3.5 days, he earns more FLR that he keeps turning around and redelegating. So now Cletus's assets earn compounding yield while he holds possession of them in his own wallet. That is just the tip of the iceberg of earning yield. But also I think the big picture is that no place can you take something like Bitcoin, wrap it, and be able to cross chains fully insured in a decentralized manner, plus be fast with low fees and earn a riskless yield. Huge. I'm telling you, this is going to be huge. And now, for us, we have another way to move around and get in and out of XRP and other assets without a centralized entity that could possibly seize them in the future. So in the next short video, we'll be covering the native asset FLR. Thank you all. Like I've previously mentioned, I had no desire to put myself publicly out there, but since I was given a series of prophetic insights, I'm doing this to solely help the community during this time. Now you can support what I'm doing by simply liking and subscribing so that all the people out there that are praying to understand what to do with their wealth will come across this video and know that there is an avenue available to them. It is also important that people learn about Flare quickly because the payouts from the voting rewards pools are going to be exponentially larger at the beginning when participation is still low. So take the time and become comfortable before the token launch happens in January. And remember, you are worthy of this wealth. You are worthy of becoming a good steward of this wealth. So be encouraged. Thank you. Have a great night.